Yo, what is up? My hilarious world back with another reaction video. It's Kamek238. Hello, hello, hello. You guys watch this video. Make sure you get this video. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. You see some more awesome content. I just bought. James Bond. I literally got the James Bond game right now. It's downloaded on my PS5. I will play this game immediately after this, or well, probably after the next video. I but anyway, we are reacting to evolution of Rockstar games. Of course, Rockstar games is known for Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption, and other games like that's in the past and present right now. This is a very interesting video. I like this. I want him to do evolution of Insomniac games that made Ratchet and Clank, Spider-Man, Wolverine, the game coming, and Naughty Dog, of course. That's it, Uncharted, that's what Crash Bandicoot. Sucker Punch, Sly Cooper, Ghost of Tsushima, Infamous, and Santa Monica. Santa Monica mainly God of War, but I would love to see evolution of it. But anyway, um, like I said in the last video for the evolution video for the Mario video, I am going to do a marathon, and one of the comedy I did say I also do like a comedy marathon too, like for Insomniac, Naughty Dog, and Sucker Punch. But I also think about doing Rockstar games as well with Max Payne, Manhunt, Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption, probably some racing games. Let's say it would be like games that include story mode. Store the guy got story mode in a video game. Okay? So I don't know if Midnight Club has story mode. But yeah, that should go ahead. Oh, I Bully too. How did I forget about Bully? Golly, I have not played Bully. I, as of right now, let you guys know, I not really Rockstar games like that. Okay, but I am been playing Max Payne. I'm gonna start back over at Max Payne. It's been a long ass time since I played Max Payne. I do like Max Payne. It's like basically but his daughter, baby daughter, and his wife died. Just insane. Manhunt looks like a good game, but so he from prison. He killed every. I don't. That's a lot of shit going on. Grand Theft Auto, of course, Grand Theft Auto. I got Grand Theft Auto 3 for the PS2. You guys will be seeing. I want to play Grand Theft Auto 3 when I get successful. But I want to use that for a marathon. Like, right now, you guys know what I'm saying? But let's see how. Oh yeah, thank you guys for subscribing to my channel too. I've been seeing some like people subscribe to my channel from the Drag versus Godzilla, which is 134 views, and two people subscribe to my channel. So thank you guys for subscribing to that channel. But enough of me talking video for 3 minutes. Let's go ahead and react to this.
From the lively streets of Los Santos in GTA 5 to the untamed Wild West of Red Dead Redemption 2, Rockstar Games has set the gold standard for open-world gaming. Their worlds grew bigger, more chaotic, and more alive with every release. And now, with GTA 6 on the horizon, they are ready to raise the bar once again.
Like I said, I'm not a big fan of GTA video games like that, but GTA 6, here two reasons why. Here are two reasons why. I had to admit. One, it's been 13 years. It's been over 13 years since GTA 5 came. I might as well buy the game. It's like a missed opportunity if I don't buy this game, okay? And two, it takes place in Vice City, and GTA Vice City was the first game I ever saw from Grand Theft Auto. Like that was the first Grand Theft Auto game I ever saw, which is Vice City. So I had to get the game. I had to get
This is the evolution of Rockstar Games. Rockstar Games was founded in 1998 as part of Take-Two Interactive, co-founded by Sam Houser and Dan Houser, along with Terry Donovan, Jamie King, and Gary Foreman. They were not just planning to create games, but to change an entire industry. As Dan Houser said, it is in our DNA to avoid doing what other companies are doing, and their mindset was clear. If we make the sort of games we want to play, and we believe people are going to buy them, that mindset would reshape gaming. But the story really begins before that. In 1997, a studio called DMA Design created the first Grand Theft Auto, a top-down game where players could freely explore cities and cause chaos. It was controversial, but impossible to ignore. After seeing its potential, Take-Two bought the studio and later turned it into Rockstar North. With the Hauser brothers leading the direction, the focus shifted to bigger worlds, stronger stories, and more freedom than ever before. That all came together in 2001 with two major releases, Max Payne pushing cinematic action to a new level, and GTA 3, an even bigger leap that changed open-world gaming
GTA
forever.
3 and Max Payne.
Would you be happy if you stayed where you are
And
in
we
life
gotta
and
add.
job forever? If the answer is yes, then this video is not for you.
There we go. Max Payne.
Rockstar teamed up with Remedy Entertainment to release a dark third-person shooter set in the grim streets
Hopefully
of
they
New
don't spoil
York.
it for me.
Players followed Max on a brutal path of revenge after the
I
loss
love
of
the
his family.
soundtrack.
What made it stand out was bullet time, inspired by The Matrix.
Yeah. I've seen a little bit of Matrix, but I need to see the full Matrix one.
Letting players slow down time during gunfights and turn shootouts
It's
into
just so
cinematic moments.
cool,
The
bro.
emotional story hit hard, while its noir atmosphere and unique gameplay made it stand out. Critics loved it. Game Radar called it the most important action game yet made for the PC, and even Playboy gave it a 9.5. With an 89 on Metacritic, Rockstar set the bar high right from the start. Then came something far bigger. With GTA 3 on the PlayStation 2, Rockstar changed everything. The series jumped into a fully 3D open world in Liberty City, letting players experience the chaos up close in third person. This new view meant real freedom. You could explore the city, take on side jobs, and even bribe the police to escape. The story also stepped up. You play as Claude, a criminal betrayed during a heist who fights his way through the underworld. But GTA 3 did not just shock players, it created an enemy. A lawyer named Jack Thompson began attacking Rockstar, claiming the game encouraged violence
That's how
and
it
should
goes
be
on
banned.
Force, correct?
His voice grew louder as the controversy spread around the world. The backlash hit hard. The game was banned in Australia for a time, and GameSpy even named it the most offensive game of the year. Rockstar embraced the chaos, and it paid off. GTA 3 became a massive success, selling over 14.5 million copies. Critics were blown away by the freedom, leading to one of the highest scores of all time. GTA 3 was revolutionary as it redefined what open-world games could be.
I mean, it's not bad. It looked like a delay a little bit, but it's not bad. Yeah, GTA, that is right there.
The Grand Theft Auto series continued with Vice City. What started as an expansion for GTA 3 became a full game set in a brighter, more alive city inspired by 1980s Miami. This time you play as Tommy Vercetti, a rising mobster who slowly takes over the city. For the first time, the main character had a voice and real identity, with a more cinematic story inspired by Scarface. The game expanded everything: motorcycles, helicopters, buying property, and building your own criminal empire, all backed by iconic 80s music. But as Vice City grew bigger, so did the backlash. Vice City was blamed for turning players into criminals, sparking huge controversy. A 14-year-old named Cody Posey killed his family, and 18-year-old Devin Moore shot two police officers, later saying, "Life is like a video game. Everybody's got to die sometime." Both played the game often. Jack Thompson returned, as this was the moment he'd been waiting for. He pushed massive lawsuits worth $600 million, claiming the game was responsible for the violence and should be stopped. The debate exploded worldwide. But once again, Rockstar fought back, and both lawsuits were dismissed. And despite all of this, Vice City was a huge success. Critics loved it, and players loved it, earning a score of 95, selling over 17.5 million copies, even outselling GTA 3.
Okay, yeah. It did outsell
In
it.
2004,
Here
San
comes San
Andreas
Andreas.
pushed everything further. What started on PlayStation 2 soon reached PC and Xbox. But this time, the scale was on another level. 3 cities, Los Santos, San Fierro, and Las Venturas, made it the biggest GTA yet. The world felt massive, and the freedom exploded. It had over 200 vehicles, from bikes to tanks, plus swimming, climbing, and even 2-player multiplayer. You play as Carl C.J. Johnson, returning home after his mother's death and getting pulled back into gang life. For the first time, your actions shaped your character, train to get stronger, or eat too much and gain weight. The game fully embraced 90s street culture, giving it a unique feel. But just when it seemed like Rockstar could not be stopped, everything exploded again. A hidden minigame called Hot Coffee was discovered in the game's code, showing a sexual scene that was never meant to be playable. Once modders unlocked it, backlash spread fast, and the game was pulled from stores. And right on time, Jack Thompson returned.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
He used the controversy as proof that Rockstar had gone too far, pushing for stricter laws and attacking harder than ever. The pressure reached politicians, stores, and regulators, turning it into one of the biggest gaming controversies ever. But even this was not enough to stop Rockstar. They re-released the game with the content removed. San Andreas still became one of the biggest successes in gaming, scoring a 95, winning many awards, and becoming the best-selling PlayStation 2 game with over 21.5 million copies sold.
Jimmy, please say something.
After building massive criminal worlds, Rockstar took a different path with Bully. Instead of cities and gangs, the chaos moved to school. You play as Jimmy Hopkins, a rebellious teen trying to climb the social ladder. Classes turn into minigame. You ride bikes, pull pranks, and slowly take control of the school. But before the game was even released, the fight had already begun. Jack Thompson came back swinging, calling the game absolutely nuts and warning it could turn players into real-life bullies, even comparing it to events like Columbine. This time, he did not just speak out, he tried to stop the game completely. He filed lawsuits against major retailers like Walmart and GameStop, trying to block them from selling Bully. Schools joined in, warning that the game could harm students, and the pressure kept growing. Thompson even demanded early access to the game, threatening more legal action if he was denied. But when the case reached court, everything fell apart. The judge saw no reason to stop the release, and the lawsuit was dismissed. Still, Thompson did not back down, continuing the fight in public. And the backlash spread beyond the U.S. The game was even banned for many years in Brazil over concerns it could be harmful. But just like
You guys imagine what will it when GTA 6 comes out? What will be the most controversial thing ever? For them to like, hey, we don't want to sell this game. We don't want these kids to play this game. What was something controversial? How what would be more controversial than Bully and then other Grand Theft Auto games for like San Andreas, Vice City, GTA 3? What would be the most controversial thing? I hope nothing will happen like when kids kill their parents, like back in like. But what would be the most controversial thing that will happen in the game or outside, or what inspired the kids to do something bad, or any young teenager or young adults? Am I getting skill frames? I just realized that. Holy crap! Yeah, full screen is not a good idea. I would look at the preview. I would literally looking at the preview screen too. It's not bad either. Like wasn't no delay. It was delayed a little bit, but it wasn't bad delay, right?
before, Rockstar pushed through the controversy. When Bully finally released, it told a very different story than people expected. It was not about becoming a bully, but more about surviving school life. Despite all the backlash, Bully still became a success. It scored an 87 and built a cult following. Rockstar even worked on a sequel for over a year before canceling it. They had much bigger plans ahead. But while Rockstar kept moving forward, Thompson's fight was falling apart. After years of lawsuits, attacks, and controversy, he was disbarred and could no longer practice law. The man who had spent years trying to stop Rockstar was now out of the game.
I'm out to shut down Rockstar because they're run by a bunch of sociopaths, and they're a one-company crime wave.
Fun fact, the Rockstar versus Jack Thompson battle was so big, it became a movie. In 2015, the BBC released The Game Changers, starring Daniel Radcliffe as Sam Hauser. But Rockstar was not happy it was made without their involvement, so they sued the BBC.
I hope to God I did not just insult Brian McBride, like age-wise. Hi, I'm Matt Freeze, and I play for the U.S. men's national team.
In 2008, Grand Theft Auto 4 changed everything again. Set in Liberty City, a detailed version of New York, the game entered the HD era with far better graphics. The world was smaller than San Andreas, but felt
Well,
more
GTA
real
4
than
that
ever.
good.
You play as Nico Bellic,
I don't know.
a former soldier chasing the American dream while hunting the man who betrayed him. The story turned darker, and for the first time, your choices could decide who lives or
I
dies.
feel like people don't really talk about
Multiplayer
GTA
pushed
4
things
like
further,
that, you know?
letting up to 32 players explore the city together in pure chaos. The result was massive. The game made $500 million in its first week and sold over 25 million copies, even beating San Andreas.
Oh, wow.
Critics were impressed, with
Okay, never
IGN
mind
calling it a benchmark for open
About
world games.
don't
And it
really
became
talk
one of the
about
highest
GTA.
rated games ever with a 98 score.
I really
With
feel like
this
people don't really
success,
talk about
Rockstar expanded fast, acquiring studios like Mad Doc Software, later renamed Rockstar New England, which helped create The Lost
I like
and
the
Damned
soundtrack
and the
right
Ballad of Gay Tony DLCs. By 2008, Rockstar had studios across the US, the UK, Scotland, and Canada, and would later expand to Australia and India.
Midnight Club, yep. Midnight Club, you literally
Rockstar
make
also
Midnight
explored
Club
street
1, 2.
racing with the Midnight Club series. Starting in 2000, the games focused on fast,
never mind.
illegal races through cities like New York, London, and Tokyo. That evolution reached its peak with Midnight Club Los Angeles. Set in a full open version of the city, racers pushed through traffic at night, took risky shortcuts, and outran the police in intense street races. Built on the same engine as GTA 4, the world felt alive, while real cars and deep customization gave players full control over their ride. Midnight Club Los Angeles became the final entry, because Rockstar was about to create something far bigger.
GTA 5. Oh, no, never mind. Hit their redemption. Red Dead Redemption 2, one of my top 10 games of all time. I currently got the first one. I will put this on YouTube for Red Dead. I will most definitely play it. I'm so glad I found out why back in the day when I was playing Red Dead Redemption 2 when it became popular. I'm so glad that I found out that was a prequel because I realized who the character was. Like John, I remember his face. I was like, wait, he alive? I know he was dead in the first game. I was like, wait a minute, he's in this game. I'm like, oh, this is a prequel. I'm like, interesting. I'm so glad. I played the prequel. I'm so glad.
Then it was time for something entirely different, stepping into the Wild West with Red Dead Redemption. Rockstar went all out, creating one of the most expensive games ever, with an estimated budget of $100 million and over 5 years of development by a team of more than 1,000 people.
Did they create Red Dead
Released in
Revolver as
2010
well, right?
for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, the game put you in the boots of outlaw John Marston. You explored a huge open world filled with prairies, wildlife, train robberies, and intense gunfights. Rockstar improved its Rage engine to push technology further and create a world that felt alive. You could hunt, gamble, ride horses, and shape your story through an honor system, help people and gain respect, or cause...
I can't do gamble. Gamble again. I don't want to do gamble. You gotta see me in Ghost of Yote, man.
chaos and become hunted with a growing bounty. Multiplayer let players roam together, while extra content added even more to do. Red Dead Redemption became a massive success, scoring 95, winning Game of the Year awards, and selling over 23 million copies. It became one of the most loved games ever made. Fun fact, just like always, Rockstar faced controversy again, but this time for something different, with accusations of unethical working conditions, including 12-hour workdays and 6-day weeks.
A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the
what game is
automobile.
this? That sucks about the working
Symbol
condition.
of freedom. and
Oh,
vitality.
I forgot about this.
After
LA
exploring
Noir.
the Wild West, Rockstar tried something completely different again. This time, they stepped into crime solving. Set in 1940s Los Angeles, LA Noir puts you in the shoes of Detective Cole Phelps. Instead of causing chaos, You solve it. You investigate crime scenes, question suspects, and slowly climb the ranks of the police force. The game also brought strong storytelling, with a dark tone inspired by classic detective movies. But what made the game stand out was its revolutionary motion scan technology, a rig of 32 high-definition cameras.
I ain't gonna lie. When I first heard about this game, I thought it was like GTA and Red Dead Redemption. But no, when he said solving crime and not that's actually interesting. Rockstar.
Cameras
Hey, 2
captured
and 3.
detailed facial performances from over 400 actors, making
400?
interrogations feel real, where you had to read micro expressions to spot lies. LA Noire was a success, earning a score of 89 and selling millions of copies.
That's
Max's story continued in Max Payne 2, The Fall of Max Payne, diving deeper into his past and his bond with Mona Sachs, while keeping that iconic slow-motion combat. Then in 2012, Max Payne 3 returned, and everything had changed. Max was no longer in New York. Now he was in Sao Paulo, older, broken, addicted, and working as a bodyguard for a wealthy family. The action hit harder than ever. Gunfights felt brutal and cinematic, with sharper bullet time, smooth cover mechanics, and physics that made every shot feel real. Rockstar also blended gameplay with cutscenes, showing Max falling apart as you played, not just in between scenes. Critics praised the game with a score of 86, proving Rockstar could evolve even its darkest stories before they were about to change gaming forever.
Grand Theft Auto 5. One of the best.
Then Rockstar pushed everything to the next level. In 2013, Grand Theft Auto 5 launched and kept growing across multiple platforms, from PC, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360, all the way to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. Rockstar went all out, spending an estimated $265 million, making it the most expensive game ever made at the time. This time, the formula changed. Instead of one main character, you follow three: Michael DeSanta, Franklin Clinton, and Trevor Phillips. You can switch between them at any moment, moving between their lives and missions as the story builds through multiple heists toward one massive final job, making the whole experience feel bigger and more alive. The game gave players more freedom than ever. You could explore Los Santos in both third-person and first-person, take on missions, or simply cause chaos in a massive open world. But the real game changer was GTA Online. It brought players into Los Santos together, with up to 30 people in one world. Over time, it kept expanding with new cars, weapons, clothing, and huge heists. Even more than a decade later, it is still getting major updates. Calling Grand Theft Auto 5 a success is an understatement. Within 24 hours, it made over $800 million. Then kept growing. It became one of the highest-rated games ever with a score of 97 and won many Game of the Year awards. But what is even crazier is this. With over 225 million copies sold, Grand Theft Auto 5 alone outsold all previous Rockstar games combined, showing just how insanely massive this game really is. Fun fact, according to BBC, Rockstar turned down a $5 million deal to make a GTA movie starring Eminem. Even Franklin Clinton would laugh at that, knowing it is nothing compared to the $10 billion GTA 5 went on to generate.
What if you could trade on tonight's game? This is
And that main act will be Eminem.
A regulated exchange where you trade on real-world events. Each market.
Then came another massive title.
Now, okay, before we get to Red Dead Redemption 2, who would be a good ass actor for a Grand Theft Auto movie? Who would be like? Doesn't matter if you. It doesn't matter what these characters they're playing with doing. Like Robin, they were in prison. They robberies, and stuff like that. Who would be a good ass actor for? I don't know. And what about the Red Dead Redemption? Because they did make a movie, which is Max Payne, but I don't know what Rockstar Game they made a movie with Mark Wahlberg. But that's like one of the first movies I heard, I think. But who would be a good actor for Grand Theft Auto? Who would they play? Well, what actor would play as a character? Would it be like Michael? Would it be Tommy? Would it be TJ? Like what's going on with that? Well, how's that going to work out? But I did saw something on rumors, not rumors. But I like it though. But he's a good actor. I think Jack Quaid would be a great actor for Max Payne. I would love to see Jack Quaid as Max Payne. I think that'll be good. I think. Oh, shout out to Jack White, man. He plays. I don't think I said this, but in the last video, but hey, he plays Frank the Cube on God of War Faye. I know. I think he played God of War before too. Like he showed. I follow him on Instagram. He showed like games like Ghost of Yote, Ghost of Tsushima, The Last of Us, Spider Man, Ratchet Clank. It was amazing. Like he's such a gaming. Love him. I just love him for that. All right, continue.
Red Dead Redemption 2. While the first game was already extremely expensive at $100 million, Rockstar went all out and spent an estimated $400 million on the sequel. All Rockstar Studios joined forces, with over 2,000 people contributing to the project over more than 8 years of development. Released in 2018 for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and later PC, the game expanded everything. The open world felt alive, filled with hunting, heists, shootouts, side activities, and constant random events. The Rage engine was pushed further, with better lighting, realistic clouds, and insane detail. Animals reacted naturally. Bodies decayed over time. Weapons needed cleaning. And even horse testicles would shrink in cold weather, showing just how far Rockstar went with realism. Set in 1899, Arthur Morgan rides with the Vanderlinde gang as the Wild West comes to an end. With lawmen closing in, the story becomes deeply emotional, while your choices through the honor system change how characters treat you and how parts of the story play out. There was also Red Dead Online, where players explored the world together, took on missions, and joined events with up to 32 players. The game became legendary, earning a score of 97, winning over 175 Game of the Year awards, and selling more than 82 million copies. But how the series continues remains a mystery, as Rockstar shifts all its focus to what it calls the largest game launch in history. Fun fact, while Rockstar is known for masterpieces, Grand Theft Auto The Trilogy was a rare failure. It promised improved graphics and gameplay, but launched full of glitches. Critics gave it a 54 score, while players dropped it to a brutal 1.2. But after the worst GTA title, it's time for hopefully the best. After more than a decade since Grand Theft Auto 5, Rockstar is finally pushing the series forward again with Grand Theft Auto 6. The first trailer dropped in December 2023 and exploded online, hitting over 275 million views on YouTube alone, becoming the most hyped game reveal ever. But it was not just hype, it showed a clear leap in scale and detail. The game takes place in Leonida, inspired by Florida, bringing players back to Vice City. This time, the world feels far more alive, packed with crowds, social media, wildlife, and chaos happening everywhere you look. For the first time in the series, one of the main characters is a woman, Lucia. The story follows her and her partner in a Bonnie and Clyde-style journey, starting with Lucia in prison before the two set out on a wild life of crime together. Rockstar is aiming bigger than ever before, and after delays, the game is now set for November 19th, 2026 on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S.
If it don't get delayed.
Workplaces are about to see a record number of sick days starting November 19th. GTA fever hits hard.
People gonna call.
If it delivers what the trailers promise, this could easily become the biggest game launch ever. From simple 2D chaos to massive worlds that feel alive, Rockstar did not just succeed, it changed open world gaming forever. If you enjoy videos like this and want to support Flatlife, you can become a member for $5 per month to get early access, and your name will be added to the credits. It really means the world to us. Check out the evolution of Grand Theft Auto and evolution of Red Dead Redemption next.
What a video. Yes, I will be buying GTA 6. I might get the pre-order, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie. Standing for Wolverine. I ain't gonna lie. Would they outsell GTA 5? 225 million copies of GTA 5. People, these PS5 sale and the Xbox sale are gonna go up. I don't know how many gonna get sold. I don't know gonna break the PS2 record or the PS4 or the. I just don't know, man. That's a lot of prediction, man. Or the game just might be ass. Can you imagine it be that bad? Oh my god, people will be pissed. It's not gonna win. It could possibly win Game of the Year, but I don't know. November 19th. I don't know. What will if GTA 6 don't win Game of the Year? What will win Game of the Year? Uh, I think probably Pragmata. Uh, well, maybe I don't know. Um, I don't really know to be honest, but yeah, that's evolution of Rockstar games, man. They should make a Grand Theft Auto. They should honestly make a Grand Theft Auto. Not that Flatlife said that. Red Dead Redemption as well. Bring that too as well. I think that'd be a good one. And Max Payne with Jack Quaid, not Mark Wahlberg. Max Payne was like 30 something years old in the game in the first game, so Jack Quaid is perfect for that role. But that's all I had to say. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys like it, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. You see more of this content. Dang it. See more of this content like this. I almost got it. And I see you guys in the next one. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you. Bye bye. Peace.